Yeah, ahidli.
All right, so if you can see us. Okay, so if everybody could come to the front or middle of your mat, find a seated position, something comfortable for yourself. So either your legs crossed in Indian style or lotus or stacking, just if you need to, your legs out. If you have knee problems, come to your comfortable seated position. Nice, strong back. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to do a lot of checking in with our body and just slowing our mind down. So if you are comfortable closing your eyes, please do so now. Just start to feel your breath. Check in with your body, anywhere you might be feeling any tension. Soften your forehead or your jaw. Bring your shoulders down and back. Really feel a long spine sitting up nice and tall. We're going to start to deepen our breath. So I want you to begin to pull your breath into your belly. Maybe for a count of 4, okay? In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Find your own rhythm. We're going to take a few breaths just like this. We're just calming our nervous system down. Letting our body know we're safe. We are okay in this moment. Maybe there's an intention you'd like to set for your practice today. Hold that intention in your mind or in your heart. Maybe you just want to openly experience this yoga practice. One more deep breath. And exhale. You can flutter your eyes open. All right, we're going to begin to move. So inhaling, our arms sweep out to the side and up overhead. Check in where your body is. Bring those shoulders down and back. Exhale, palms facing down to the floor. Inhale, sweeping arms out and overhead. Exhale, palms pressing the energy back down to the ground. Inhale, sweep. Exhale. Back down. We are just flowing and moving energy. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, pressing down to the ground. Inhale, arms up. This time on the exhale, we're going to drop our left hand to the side and reach our right hand over, keeping our chest open to the front of our mat. Take a couple breaths here. Maybe you gaze up at your elbow. Keeping your pelvis on the ground, not lifting in the hips, keeping them nice and firm. Inhale up to center. Exhale, bring that right arm down to the side, reaching that left over. About 3 breaths here. So just enjoy the side body stretch. Breathe into your side body. Heart is open, shining forward. Pelvis is sticking to the ground. One more deep breath. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, we're going to come to the left side one more time. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, deepen your stretch. Inhale. Exhale, deepen your stretch. Inhaling back to center. Last time on the right side. Exhale, dropping over to the right. Chest stays open. Hips are glued to the floor. Stretching our side body. Brandon? Inhaling back to center. Perfect. Exhale, we're going to twist to the left. So our right hand comes to our left knee and our left hand is behind us. We're nice and tall. We're not caving left or right. We are just twisting our spine out, wringing it out like a cloth. So inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, maybe you deepen that twist a little bit. Your gaze can be over your back left shoulder. One more inhale. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, arms up to center. Exhaling to the right, twisting the spine, wringing it out. Left hand is on our right knee. Right hand is behind us. Our gaze can be to our right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, deepen your twist if you can. One more inhale here. Exhale. Inhale back to center. One more nice deep breath here and exhale, palms down to the side. Bringing our hands out in front of us. Pushing up, swinging our legs out to the back. Let's come to the center of our mat if we were at the front. Into tabletop position. So our knees are underneath our hips, our wrists are underneath our shoulders. Finding a neutral spine, maybe we shake it out a little bit. Let's lean left to right. We're just gonna warm up our wrists a little bit. We're gonna do some downward facing dogs. Some strength poses with our wrists, so we wanna make sure that they're nice and warm. Go forward and backward. Just shifting our weight. We wanna have tented fingertips. So we're pressing into all areas of our palms, but we're also lifting our knuckles. All right, let's flip our wrists over if you can. We're gonna go forward and backward. Don't forget to breathe. The breath is number one here. Side to side. Let's go inward with our fingertips. Pressing our palms into the ground. Side to side. Front to back. Just really warming up all the nooks and crannies. All right, give them a nice little roll out one at a time, placing them back down, fingertips facing towards the top of the mat. Our wrists are underneath our shoulders. Let's do a couple of barrel rolls. So we're rolling forward over, shifting to the side and rolling back into our hips. Forward to the front of our mat, to the side, to the back, to the other side. Let's switch directions, just pressing into our hips and pressing into our shoulders. Come to a neutral spine, so back at tabletop. We are going to roll into cat-cow. So we start with our pelvis, take a nice roll of the tailbone up, dropping the belly forward, shining the chest to the front of the mat, making sure that our shoulders are down and back. And we inhale here. Exhale, roll that tailbone up and under, pressing through our shoulders, dropping the head to the mat. Inhale, roll up, shine the chest forward. Exhale, roll. Press through the shoulder blades. Relaxing the head down. Inhale, rolling the pelvis forward, dropping the belly, shining the heart forward. Exhale, press through the shoulder blades. 2 more here, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come to neutral spine. Take your hands and move them one hand length out in front. Tuck your toes underneath, lift your knees, and make your knees straight, sending your hips back. First downward facing dog, okay? Pedal your feet. Check in with your body. Make sure you're breathing. Maybe your heels don't come to the ground, so you can bend your knees as much as you need to. My heels don't touch the ground. What we're shooting for is a nice long back. So it looks like our hands are reaching toward the ceiling if we were sitting in a chair. So it's wrists, shoulders, hips in one strong line.
Do you know how to get the volume on this?
Couple more nice deep breaths here. On your next inhale, I want you to bend your knees, look forward, and bring that right foot to meet your hands. We're going to bring that back left foot down to the ground, 45 degrees, so our big toe is shooting to meet the left top corner of our mat, okay? We're going to inhale, sweeping our arms out in front and up overhead. We will, if you need to, bring that right foot out a couple inches. This is warrior one. So our hips are facing forward, our chest and torso are facing forward, our arms are spinning inward so that our palms are facing each other. That back foot and that back leg pressing nice and straight into the ground on that back edge of that left foot. Nice. This is warrior one. Everybody looks very strong. Check in with your shoulders. Bring them down. We've got a 90, if we can, degree angle in our front right foot knee. We're going to take some deep breaths here. One more deep breath. Exhale, bring your hands down to the front of the mat. Step that right foot back. We're in plank position. We're going to lower down. We're squeezing those elbows to the side of our rib cage. Tuck your toes underneath and press your arms up
Wait a minute, I
into
can't
downward facing or upward facing dog. If you tap the screen, you can mute your screen. Take some deep breaths here. Tuck those toes underneath and send those hips back into downward facing dog. Nice job, everyone. Nice ujjayi breaths. So we are breathing deeply and warming that breath with the back of our mouths. One more breath here. Inhaling, drop those knees, look towards the front, bring that left foot up to meet your left hand. Bring that back right, turn it into a 45 degree. On your inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Left leg is bent at 90. Hang on just a second.
Never mind. Please, don't even move away.
Okay, I'll be right back.
How do I force mute, Brandon? Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay, so 90 degree with our left leg, toes facing forward. 45 with our back. We're pressing into that outer edge of our back right foot, and our arms are up overhead. Our pelvis or our hips are facing forward. Torso's forward, shoulders are forward. Palms are facing inward. We're going to hold and breathe here for 5 breaths, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Really pulling those inner thighs together, engaging our legs. One more deep breath here. You guys look great. Inhale, exhale, dropping the hands. Lift that left leg, send it back in plank position, okay? Nice deep breath. Exhale, lower down those elbows, sweep the rib cage, tuck the toes underneath, and straighten those arms. So our thighs are off the mat. Nothing is touching the mat except our feet. Tuck those toes underneath. Send those hips back, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. We're gonna do those 2 warrior poses one more time. That flow sequence, one more time, okay? Take a nice inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, drop the knees, look forward, bring that right foot to meet your right hand. Rotate that back left leg, toes up to the, toe is face pointing to your top left corner. Inhale, sweeping your arms up overhead. Exhale, sit down a little bit. Check in with your body. Pelvis is forward. Take a couple breaths. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down to frame your foot. Lift that right foot, send it back, plank position. Nice inhale. Exhale, lower down. Chaturanga. Tuck those toes underneath. Press up. Make those arms straight. Nice. Take a breath here. Tuck those toes underneath. Exhale, press those hips back. Downward facing dog. Nice job. Take 2 breaths here. Bend the knees, look forward, bring that left foot forward. Check in with that back foot, make sure it's at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up and overhead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen your pose. 45 if you, or 90 if you can in the front leg. If not, that's all right. We will work to get there. Looking good. One more breath here, okay? Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bring those hands to frame that foot. Lift that left leg, send it back. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, lower down, nice and slow. Triceps, sweep the ribs, tuck the toes underneath, press up. You guys are nice and strong. Tuck those toes back under. Send those hips up. Downward facing dog. Nice job. Take a couple breaths. Let your body know it's all right. On your next inhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. I want you to forward fold. So our chest is laying on our thighs. Hands are down at the mat if we can reach, and we can bend our knees as much as we need to. You can even grab opposite elbows with your hands and just shake it out. Ragdoll. Release your hands if you were. Inhale, flat back. So hands come to shins, legs become straight, and we feel a stretch from the crown of our head to the end, to the tip of our tailbone. Nice flat back. Take a breath or two here. Really work on your poses. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to inhale, sweeping our arms out to the side and come to standing. So reverse swan dive. Hands come up over our head. Palms are facing each other. Give a little extension. So gaze up to the ceiling. Flex back. Press the palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to work on our balance, okay? So we're going to do some tree pose. We're going to start grounding through our right leg. So I want you to lift your toes and then place them back down from pinky toe to big toe, one at a time. Really start to feel that you build a connection between your mat or the ground and your foot. I want you to really feel strong. Shift your weight into that right foot, and I want you to find your version of tree. So that's either kickstand, where your arch of your foot is cupping your ankle and your toes are on the ground, your left foot, or your left foot is pressing into your calf, or your left foot is pressing into your right thigh, okay? Ooh, losing my balance. Okay, there we go. So find a focal point to stare at, something that you can control your gaze, control your strength. Tuck that pelvis a little bit. Make sure you're facing forward as much as you can. Push into that hip so we're not leaning out into it. Press that standing strong leg against that bent leg. Inhale, arms up overhead. If you dare. And just find a couple nice relaxing breaths here. Don't lose your focus. All right, I want you to pull that left knee in. Don't drop it. Keep that strength in that right foot. Send that left foot back, straight back, bending at the torso. So we are making a giant T. Back foot is flexed. Arms are out to the side or at the center or out in front. One more breath here. Inhale, don't lose it. Bring that knee in, give it a little tug, and send it down. Nice, roll out that other foot. Nice job. Do the same thing, other side, okay? So find your strength in your left leg. Lift your toes, place them down from pinky to big. Really grab that earth. Shift all of your weight into your left leg. Either kickstand, calf, or thigh. Ready? Let's go. Pressing that foot against that thigh. Find your gaze. One focal point to look at. Remember your intention. Bring that knee in. Send that flexed right foot back. Hinging at the hips. Dropping the torso down. Breathe here. Everybody's got a stronger leg. Don't judge. One more breath, you can do it. Inhale, come back up. Squeeze that knee in, give it a little love, send it back down. Nice job. Roll out that left ankle. Bringing your toes to right on the edge of the mat. Feet are out 45-degree angles. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, bringing the palms to trace the body, and we're just gonna lower down into our squat. Pressing our elbows against our thighs, our knees to really open up our hips. And remembering that we have a nice long back. Take 2 more breaths here. Release your hands, drop them back behind you, come to a seated position. Set yourself up for the center of your mat, legs extended out in front of you. Flex the feet, press the palms into the earth right beside your hips. Nice long spine, staff pose. Inhale your arms up, out to the side and up overhead. Forward fold, flat back until you cannot go any further. Then you can round. Grabbing the toes, the bottom of the feet, the shin, dropping the head. Couple breaths. Inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. We're going to bring our feet to crossed. So let's start with our left leg, Indian style, crossed. So our knee is at the left side, our foot is at the right side. We're gonna stack this foot, our right foot, over our left. So I want to see thigh or calf over calf, knee to foot, knee to foot. Nice little hip opener. This is called fire log. So a nice long spine. My knee doesn't meet my foot there, and that's okay. Inhale. Exhale, reach those hands out in front of you if you can. Keeping that tailbone on the ground, keeping our pelvis connected, our sit bones. Nice long back. All I'm doing right here is pressing into that right hip, just stretching it, opening it. Inhale, come back up. We're going to take that top leg, drop that foot over the left thigh there, placing it down on the ground if we can, bringing that left foot in to meet our butt a little bit. So we are in a twisted position. And we're going to inhale, lengthen our spine. Exhale, reaching with our left hand, grab that right knee. Or if you can, twist a little deeper. Bring that elbow over the knee, using it to press up nice and straight. Nice little hip opener and spinal twist. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to center. Just ever so gently bring that foot out and over. We're going to stack the other way. So the right foot will be on the ground, the right knee, right foot, and we're going to take our left foot and our left knee and stack it over. Sitting nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you reach over a little bit if you can, if you'd like. Keeping a nice flat back, long through the spine. And our sit bones are connected to our mat. However far you can reach, however deep you can stretch. One more breath here. Inhale, come back up. We're going to drop that left foot over that right thigh. Tuck that right foot in a little bit if we need to. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Twisting our body to the left. We're either grabbing that left knee with our right arm, or we're tucking that right elbow over our left knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Sitting nice and tall as you can. Exhale, deepen your twist. Couple breaths here, okay? Just try to enjoy the stretch. We're trying to find ease in a difficult position. One more. Inhale, come back to center. Take those legs out in front of you. Lift them up. We're coming into boat pose. So V-ups if you're exercise savvy. Your arms are out in front of you or to the side. We're just gonna hold here for a minute. You can bend your knees if that feels better, or you can even have your toes touching the ground if you need to. Whatever your expression of boat pose is. One more breath. Okay, we're gonna lower down nice and slow, very controlled. Come to lying on our back. Bring those feet to face each other and those ankles up to your pelvis. So our knees are out to the side, our feet are bound together, close to our sit bones. Perfect. Just take a couple breaths here. Relax. Bring those knees up together. Roll that pelvis forward. Press that back into the ground, your belly button to the ground. Bring those knees into the chest. Grab those feet if you can. So your hands are on the outside of your feet. Fingertips are on the bottom of your feet. And I want you to bring those knees into your armpits. So this is happy baby. You could sway back and forth. What we're shooting for is pressing our pelvis bone, our lower spine against the mat. So we really want to have contact in the back there. And maybe you roll left to right. Maybe you straighten one leg, straighten the other. All right, and when you're ready, bring your feet back extended out in front of you. We're gonna come to Shavasana, so get comfortable. Shake your legs out, shake your arms out. If you'd like, your palms are facing up. Just let your feet flop open. Close your eyes. Start to notice your breath. Maybe we relax our feet. Any tension we might feel in our shins, our calves, our thighs, our pelvis, our lower back, our mid back. our upper back, any tension in our belly or our chests, our shoulders, our arms, our upper and lower, our wrists, our fingertips. Just keep deep breathing. Any tension in your neck, your forehead, your jaw. Release the tongue from the top of your mouth if it's pressing against it. Just let go of all the tension. Let the thoughts just pass by. If you notice that they start sticking or that you start engaging with them, let go of them, send them back. Remember your intention. Remember the experience, what you were trying to get from this moment. Thank it. Thank your body for being so good to you. And putting up with all your stress. When you're ready, roll over to your right side. Tuck your knees in. Without opening your eyes, not yet, come to a seated position. So your comfy seated position, legs are crossed or they're out in front of you or whatever feels good for your body. Without opening your eyes, remember today as you go out to be kind to one another and to be kind to yourself. Do something good for yourself today. Something that sets you up for success. Maybe it was this. Maybe you can check that off your list. Maybe it's helping a family member with something around the house. Maybe it's taking some quiet, reflective time. Maybe it's journaling. Whatever it is, don't not do that for yourself today. So I'd like to end our practice. Palms facing together. Thumbs are at heart center. And we just bow our heads, say namaste. Namaste. Thank you all.